Hello and welcome to It Happens podcast. You're here.
Come on, bro. Tell him again. Tell him again.
Alright, hello, welcome to It Happens podcast. You're here with myself, T, the Kidd, and
Man like Raxeh.
don't know, yeah. Fuck, I don't know what to go for.
It's alright, man. Obviously today, don't worry, man. He's a bit nervous, so I got you.
Oh
dude.
wow,
I got you.
massive nervous.
Now today we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A for you guys, so you can get to know us a bit. Because obviously you don't want to be talking to strangers, you know what I mean? You can't talk to strangers. Them ones, anyway. But we're gonna do a little Q&A. So I got
Alright, it's recording.
I got 5 questions here.
Oh, did it?
Did it really? Oh shit. I got 5 questions here for T.
Right.
He's got 5 questions for me.
I'm ahead.
You write him down.
I didn't have enough time.
Yeah, I told this guy to write him down, I told him to write him down.
I didn't have enough time.
This guy, all this lockdown, no time. Alright, cool.
Trust me, man.
Alright.
It's real.
We'll just jump straight into it,
Just jump.
Yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into the questions, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay,
At the end
man.
of the day, we ain't got time to waste, innit? And these lot want to know us, you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna jump straight into it.
So
Okay.
what, we're doing it question for question or?
What do you think? How should we do it? How do you want to do it? How you want to do it?
I'm trying to visualize it now, man. If we do question for question, would it seem like it's long and out, but then it's engaging in the conversation. But if we do it all in one, it's just a bit.
I'm just trying to find the most efficient way to waste people's time. So what do you think is the best way? You know what I mean? Do you think?
I feel them going after each other.
Yeah, cool. I can long out the question. Yeah, Janet.
It's question for
No
question.
worries.
You're gonna long out the question?
I think the camera thing shot again.
Don't say that. No.
Right, so I'll go first. Of course. So,
I said, of course,
you're a producer.
Is that the word on street?
No, this is personal. I know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying for the people. I already know innit, but like.
I know for the people. Yeah. I'm a producer.
You're a producer.
I'm a producer.
Okay.
Artist.
Producer. Artist too.
Yeah, artist,
Okay.
man. I'm doing my own graphics designs.
For real?
Yeah, legit.
I didn't even actually know that one.
I know. That's what I kind of waited for.
Low key, dude.
Low key.
You didn't plan this before. You just brought it out.
No, exactly.
Trying to make me look stupid.
No, not even.
I see how it is.
No, it's alright, man. It's alright, man.
So
Layers.
I'm working on FIFA later, innit? Don't worry, man.
You know what? Come on, Call of Duty, bro. If you want that war talk, if you want that smoke,
I'm not about it. Still.
Exactly. You ain't no driller, fam.
I ain't about it. I'll be honest. That's why I play FIFA on professional difficulty. Alright, cool.
Semi-pro.
Alright, then what music do you produce? What music? What kind of genre?
I won't say I have a main thing I produce because I like to experiment and I like to evolve within music as it's forever evolving.
Jeez.
But however, I have the thing that I mainly like to, the thing that I mostly enjoy producing is obviously hip hop because you can be free with it, and a bit of R&B because obviously you got to have the soul and it's got the culture in that as well, the music culture, and the one that I'm actually having fun with at the most at this moment, believe it or not, is rock, heavy metal.
For real?
Yeah,
man. I'm never get into it,
Yeah, man.
But I can listen to a bit.
Kendrick's gonna release a rock album, man. That's his next album. It's
gonna
be heavy metal.
Cartel, yeah?
Oh, stop it. Imagine, Vibes Cartel, like.
Yo, remember that track?
I just can't. It just dawned on me now. I am not okay. Like nah.
What's that song called? Is it called Not Okay?
Yeah, it's not. I'm not okay, fam. That's
some next American Pie Vibes Cartel track, fam. Yo, where'd that come from?
Fam,
are you gonna be talking about digging out girls down in the next video? I'm not okay, like yo, fam.
Vibes got killed, fam.
Anyway.
His vibe got killed.
Alright, we got next question. How many tracks would you say you've made in your entire producing career? Wait, how long have you been producing, just so people know for? How long have you been producing
Since
for?
I was 12.
Since you were 12. How old are you now? What's that, man?
I don't give out all that information to strangers, like that. Still.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, so
I'm in the 20 region, man.
20 region,
mid 20
okay.
region, fam.
Mid 20 region, cool.
Yeah, mid 20 region.
So you've been doing this for about 10 years then?
plus.
Alright, cool. 10 years plus. How many tracks would you say?
Jeez, I can't
like,
tell you.
When I say track, I mean like finished tracks, like proper, like ready to go.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I can't even tell you because you know what? Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, because I've been producing so long and I made so many tracks. I've lost tracks and like old laptops got destroyed. So you know, I've lost him.
Tracks.
Yeah, lost tracks of tracks, lost track of time. You know, it all goes in that, man. Like lost track of laptops.
Alright, well, let's say it's like a random estimate. Like,
a random estimate. I would say I've done over about like 200.
Yeah, fully finished, like
fully finished.
They could
fully
go
finished.
Out.
Yo, bro, if I could, yeah, like literally, I could evidently prove that if I went to.
No, yeah, I believe you. Still.
I got a whole lyrics
might
book.
Not believe you, but
I got a whole lyrics book, man, with all the beats that I had, like, that I produced something and. Yo, I had it finished.
Was this all on FL?
Yeah. It was all on FL. Obviously, because like when I was in school, like secondary school as well. Like I'm not gonna lie, like. I was like, some man would just go at lunchtime and be on there, be hanging out on the playground. Me, I'm not gonna lie, fam. I went into like the music room. So I went into the music
free as well, innit? No one else is
there, innit? So literally, like I would just be stand there and I'd just do music, and then literally in like lessons I will write lyrics out, so teachers don't clock out, so be productive with my time, cause obviously cause man's a good kid, so man went home and did his homework and that.
I hear that.
Get those grades
on time,
yeah. Trust me fam.
I would ask you about the grades, but then you'd ask me about mine and I don't want to reveal that information.
No, you can ask me about
it. No, it's alright, don't worry about it.
It's alright.
Have you done any collaborations?
Many.
Mostly local artists, like from Nottingham or
local artists from Nottingham. I've even worked with my boy Stefan, who is a member of the So Solid crew.
Okay.
So I met him. No, my uncle knows him, and like they grown up with each other. And then my uncle introduced me to Stefan when I was 15. He checked out my music. He was like, yo, bro, I can see the potential in you. I have a track with him, which again, I've lost. Like, literally, like, bro, I've lost so many tracks that I've worked with people in it. And with Stefan now, he brought me through into, like, he introduced me to, like, the rest of the members of the So Solid crew. So I met, like, Romeo, what's the one's name? Is it Ashley? Yeah. So like, yo, they're all in the same area, Battersea. So like, so man's. Yo, I've been in a room with them. It's crazy, bro. I've been in a room with them. It's crazy. It's mad. Okay. Yeah, man. My dad, I'm not gonna lie. My uncle was a killjoy, fam. He wouldn't let me drink.
Is it?
Yeah, because obviously I'm
16. Not even Magnum?
No, fam. They were like, oh, yo, man, like, you need to, like, relax on the lyrics. I was like, I can't, fam, because, like, yo, my uncle's right there, fam. Like, I can't get fully hyped in it. So they were like, oh, yo, have some liquor in it to, like, help you relax. But my uncle was just manager, innit? Managing.
Doing a Michael Jackson dad on you like that.
Fam, yeah, just me doing. Well, he weren't beating me, fam. He weren't beating me. Don't cuss that, fam. He weren't beating me, guys. There was no abuse. There was no abuse, like that. No, there was no abuse, fam. There was no abuse, fam. Not like that, fam. He was just a strict manager. That's
Next question.
How am I gonna try and throw that in there?
Next question. Okay, here's a big one still. What made you want to produce music?
What made me not want to produce music?
No, what made you want to produce music? Like, because you said you rap as well, right? So what made you? Why produce too? Why not just stick to rapping or MC? What made you want to produce?
Yo, the thing that made me want to produce, I was producing before I was even producing, and the best way I can explain it is like this, yeah. So I played piano when I was 5 years old. My mum bought me a keyboard, and it was on the keyboard now you're able to record what you're doing. So what I
pretty advanced.
Exactly.
This is in the 90s, isn't it? Or early 2000s?
Early 2000, like 2003. Yeah, like 2000.
That's pretty. I mean,
no, not even 2003. Like literally 2002.
Was one of those little, like the
no, big things, man.
Proper...
Big things. We got the stand on it, everything like that. So like literally, I would spend all day in my room. I didn't give I would just be working on obviously like the drums, and then I work on the percussions, record that down, and then literally at the end of it, I'll just make a tune, and I'll just be skanking to that.
And you're like, I need a rapper, so I might as well rap.
Exactly. Okay, so that's where.
So the rapping formed out of the producing.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like I was producing before I was even producing. The thing that made me start taking production even more seriously is when my friend now, he was the one who introduced me to FL Studio, and then it was like, oh yo, I can make beats, and I was like, shit, like yo, this is what I've always been doing, but I kind of wanted to bring it to a next level, but I didn't know how to get it, and he kind of layered that foundation to the cake. So then obviously he gave me FL, then took flow from there. Trust me, you gotta love cake, man. Yeah, man. So now the roles are reversed, man. Yeah, so just to get a little so people have a little bit of little people get a little bit of a history about you, man.
You ready for the hardest question? I saved the best till last still.
You saved the best till last? Well, save that until we both come back.
Okay, alright, then you're gonna ask me, okay, cool, alright then, cool, save.
So,
mine thing.
So you're a DJ.
Man's a DJ. Look,
similar to
notice, man's got the merch out, you know.
Oh man,
show
that to the camera, man. Show that to the camera, man.
Yo,
Trust me. You need to let it know. Yeah, can you cop that? Nah,
it's a single purchase thing still.
Exclusive. Maybe in 2022, fam, it might come up. But yeah, man.
One only.
Only
there
one.
Can only be one.
There's only one DJ. There's only one DJ Raxeh.
You're mocking.
Nah, man, it's all good.
You're mocking. Yeah, go on. Go.
Yo, so like, so you're a DJ. So, can you tell us like what is the genres of mixes that you like to do?
For me, it kind of changed a lot. Like I used to start doing house mixes. I never released them though. I just did them at the beginning just to like get me acquainted to mixing. And then I was heavily into drum and bass for a bit. I love doing drum and bass, but now more so, a lot of my mixes are, I don't know, I'd say urban mixes, hip hop, R&B, like dancehall, Afro beats, like
are you on SoundCloud?
Rap. No, it's on SoundCloud, you know. Like I know a lot of DJs are on it, but like SoundCloud has a lot of restrictions for DJs, man. It's very difficult.
Really? How so?
Well, not even. I'm not sure as much so now, cause I've not really been on it recently. But like from when I started like DJing from like 4 or 5 years ago, SoundCloud was like one of those platforms that when you uploaded like a mix, it would be one of those ones where like, let's say it's a half an hour mix, you'll get 5 minutes in, and the mix will just go silent.
What do you mean?
Because SoundCloud have like
a limit.
They've either cut it off so that you can't hear it, and then they'll randomly come back again.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but it's weird. Like it used to happen to my mixes sometimes. Like I'd upload one, and it would like I'm there singing along like, yeah, you're always on my mind, and then it would just cut out of nowhere. And then 5 seconds later it will come back, and it's like, but it never used to do that on Mixcloud. And then one day, one of my mixes just got taken down. Like it just fully got taken down for copyright and that.
Copyright?
Yeah, because SoundCloud's got a mad copyright.
Yeah,
I think SoundCloud's more for like producers and rappers. It's better for them because it's original content sort of thing. But with mixes, I don't know how them, because there's some DJs like Roski or like Nathan Dawn, they got big on SoundCloud first. I don't know how they managed to do it.
You know what? Who's Little Techo?
Yeah,
he's a main one for like ransom.
Fam, I mean, it's crazy though, cause like I don't know how these other DJs do it, cause I know there's still DJs today that's uploaded on SoundCloud and like.
That's what I was gonna like.
So I just, I put it down to just the universe not wanting me to be on SoundCloud. Ooh. It wants me on Mixcloud, so I'm not gonna try fight it.
I hear you.
You did Mixcloud's nice.
Different avenue, man.
Let it stress me. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point. At the end of the day, I could use SoundCloud. I could use Mixcloud. I prefer to use Mixcloud. So, also my Mixcloud. You know what I mean? It's gonna be. I'm put it here still. You know what I mean? Go check out my mixes. Mixes, all of them. Hey, maybe not all of them, but most of them.
Wow. Oh, man, you some fuck, man. Probably like 9 out of 10.
You know what's mad? Because basically, I've got my mixes set up on my mixes on my page. They're from like when I first started. So some of them are mixes from like 2016.
Nice.
So the first ever mix I actually did was a drum and bass one, because at the time I kind of do mixes based on how I'm feeling sometimes. So like that's why I've not really released a bashment mix in ages, because I've not really felt
Bashment. I feel you, man. Bashment hasn't been quite the same.
Yeah, I mean, Bashment feel, and it needs to be hot and summery and can't feel like. I mean, I could do it anytime really, but like,
party.
Yeah, I can't be doing a Bashment mix in December, like, you know what I mean, like, when I'm getting ready for Christmas and then
Boxing Day,
buck it down, like, you know,
Boxing Day, fam.
I mean,
New Year.
Yeah, true. Say,
that's when a lot of things happen. You know, nobody has to know. That's when a lot of things happen.
True. Yeah, maybe I'm just making excuses still.
Huh? Sorry.
What? No, it takes a big man to admit it, though, innit?
No, sorry. I hear
you know what it is for me? No, it is very much like that. Like sometimes I just get like I want to do a drum and bass mix, and I just do drum and bass. Or I want to do a house mix, I'll just do a house mix.
I feel you.
I want to do an Afrobeat, I'll just do an Afrobeat. You know what I mean? It just gets like that. I don't really like to plan it or structure it because then it feels a bit too. What's the word? Not natural. You know what I mean? It feels like if I said to myself, if I woke up and I said, okay, Monday I'm doing a house mix, Tuesday I'm doing drum and bass, Wednesday it will feel a bit too regimented. You know what I mean? It won't feel like it's not a natural process. It'll be daunting
for you.
Yeah.
It won't be one of them where you're actually enjoying it for the passion. You're just doing it for work.
Exactly.
It becomes a work thing for
Especially if like Monday I did a house mix and let's say Wednesday is hip hop mix, but I'm still feeling the house mix from like Monday and I'm in a house mood. Now I don't want to do hip hop, but now that I've, you know what I mean, it just feels a bit too restricted.
Do you feel like when you DJ now?
Yeah.
That was the question I was gonna ask.
Back in there.
Wait.
Back in there.
Wait. Have you DJ'd anywhere?
What since?
No. Just you. I'm just asking you.
Anywhere.
Anyway, have you gone abroad? Have you?
Oh yeah. So before like coronavirus came about and ruined everyone's lives. Yeah, my mum was DJing at a couple spots in Nottingham City area. Like I was at there's a nightclub called Ink nightclub. I was there on like basically I used to cover for one of my other DJ mates who used to work there.
Okay.
So sometimes me and him would either go back to back together.
Nice.
Like,
what was that like? What was that like on your first experience like doing it?
Back to back, fam. I mean, to be honest, it's sick still because obviously it's way better sometimes having two DJs in the booth because I always remember a lot of tunes that many people have forgotten, or like I'll think of a song that like people ain't heard for ages. You know what I mean? And then like because I'm with another DJ in the booth, he'll know the song, but he just won't remember like one of those things where it's like, oh, you didn't think of it. Do you know what I mean? Like for example, what was song like? Do you remember All Gold Everything by Trinidad James?
Yes.
Pop Tamale, I'm sweating. How big was that song, man? When it came out, everyone was Pop Tamale, I'm sweating. And you know what I mean? And it never gets played anymore in the club. But you drop it, everyone's like, whoa, I remember this song.
It's a blast from the past.
Or what's it called? There's another one, Up by Love One. You know, I beat the pussy up.
Yeah,
how much of a banger was that, fam?
No, what about my nigga?
I hate that song. I don't like any music that pronounces the N words. I hate Chris Brown. Bro, it pisses me off, man. You know the ones.
Nah, well, I hate you.
I'm there as a DJ. I'm the only black guy in the room. Yeah, Chris Brown comes on. I'm looking up like.
Yeah, everybody's looking like the DJ, innit?
Sticky still. But, you know, it's one of those situations where it's part of the industry now, innit? Like, I mean, I can't really do much about that, innit? Like, it's the music industry's job to kind of like. But yeah, just I don't really. Obviously, I'll listen to the music, but it's not really something that I love. You know what I mean? And it's like
it's not something that you take in like that.
Yeah, especially when like coming from also I'm a '90s baby. Yeah, I listen to a lot of '90s music, and they don't swear. Yeah. They don't swear. They don't use the N word. So I know good music can be made without using these words. That's why I don't get too gassed over the new stuff. Like I love it, but at the end of the day, it's sort of detrimental sometimes, you know what I mean? Like the message in the music. Like I really love 90s, man. I can go back to can be in 90s mood anytime.
I feel you.
I mean, just good bars, jokes bars. Like there's this one song I think it's called. Who is it by? By Apache called "Gangsta Bitch."
I feel like I've heard that.
I know it's got a swear word in it, but it's such a
I feel like I've heard that. I gotta get bitch, I gotta gangsta. Yeah. Yo, man, enough, man. I used to bump that in the summer, fam. Before I went to college, I was like,
I know I low key, like, just like, what's it called? I low key contradicted myself.
That was hitting, though.
Compared to Gangsta Bitch to like, what's that Freaky Friday? Now it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's swear words in it, but still the lyrical content.
No. Compare it to WAP.
Oh my lord.
Exactly, WAP. To Gangsta Bitch.
Why did you mention that?
No, because that is a great comparison.
Now people are gonna pause the podcast, go watch WAP now. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna think,
you think they're gonna be like, let's go get some hoes in this house?
You know them girls.
Yeah, but obviously, but wait. I'm not saying women are bitches. But however, the songs they both tie in the same thing because they're both talking about women, innit?
Yeah, true.
So that's where the quality related
but
back to what
bitch is actually talking about a girl he actually wants. But he's not actually calling her a bitch like that. I think he's just saying it in like a term of like. She's like, you know, like
she's got edge. She's got edge to her.
No, I wouldn't say it personally. But you know, people like my nigga. Yeah. She's like saying, "Oh, that's my bitch." Like, so that's my girl.
Right,
so, that's how you're trying to come across
it.
But like, even so, with that though, like compared to the what, the
contents, they're two different contents.
What's just like, it's just the national anthem for sluts, isn't it? Like, let's be honest. Like, let's be honest, fam. I bet when that song came out, I bet all the sluts like, that song we
hot, bro.
Fam, come on. No, it's the same though. But is it not the same? Is it not the same with YG, my nigga? When that came out, I bet people thought, now I can say the N-word.
That's true.
Now I can say the N-word. You know what I mean? What came out? Now I can be a slut. I'm not saying they are, but you know, it will give people that leeway to be like, yo, you know what? Yeah, Cardi B fucks with it. I can do it. You know
but they're making money.
Yeah, but that's another question. That's another.
Unless they're doing OnlyFans.
OnlyFans? What's that? What's OnlyFans?
Don't try to do that. See how man tried to do that? Yo, that's trying to go on that. Like,
what's OnlyFans?
What's OnlyFans? No, whatever, fam. Whatever.
Nah, but. You know what, we'll discuss that later because we're still talking about the questions.
See, you know when man moves like that shit? That's how you know man's already subscribed for.
No, listen.
I just said you.
No, based no, alright. No, we're going to it now. No, we're going to it now, innit? We're going to it now since you want to go there and try to up it on man, innit? Obviously, OnlyFans is a mad thing. I don't even like, I don't use it. I don't really think like it's, I don't understand it really. Like, I don't get paying to see like some girls. Like, it doesn't make sense. Especially when like, I was not saying like indulge in that, but like let's say even like with things like porn that is free. Like I just don't understand why you would.
I hear you. When there's
but I was speaking to a girl about it the other day. She was like, "Oh yeah, like it's more personal. You know, it's more of a personal touch." I'm just like,
personal touch.
Yeah, like you know, because it's like
through
a
screen.
Yeah,
she needs to listen to 50 Cent Ayo technology.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it, fam. Like that's what I'm like. I just don't understand.
Ayo, I'm tired of using technology.
Even songs like that, fam. I drop them tunes as well, fam. Yeah, I remember Akon, I'm So Paid.
That's sick.
I'm So Paid.
That was sick. The video was hard as well, fam.
Yeah,
the video was hard as well.
Trust me.
The video was
it's one of them ones, you know. It was like with the that's the OnlyFans thing. Yeah, I just don't get it, fam. Like honestly, on a serious note, like obviously man will joke about it, but I just don't understand it. Like, why would you? I mean, why? I know why guys do it because they feel like they'll never ever get with this girl. So they're like, I'll pay for it. But it just feels a bit moist, isn't it? Like really, it's just like.
Well, the girls are making their money, fam. They're making their bank, fam. They're making their bank.
I heard one girl made making peace. She built like a 500k home for me. She's making bank, fam.
Bank, fam. Send a picture.
But the man them can't do it though. Like you know.
I know it's a bit mad, isn't it? Like,
you know, man not. But like if you was but this is weird. Do you think because like so like girls go on there to like be sexy and shit, whatever, do their videos, whatever, Do you think if like let's say you like a bodybuilder type guy,
unless you're Terry Crews, bro, no one's watching you, fam.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think the man doing?
Unless you're Terry Crews, because Terry Crews has that personality to build, like, go out with that. Like, he's a bodybuilder, he does that flipping pec thing. People watch that. It don't matter how many years he goes through doing that, he's still known for the guy who does the dance on the white chicks.
Oh yeah,
exactly. It doesn't matter, bro. That is iconic. And now he's doing doing commercials. What he did like a spray commercial, innit? Yeah, he did like a spray commercial. Even then, he was just using his body to like play instruments on a drum for a commercial for him. He's getting mad pee for him. So
basically, if you're like I don't know, if you.
I feel like for a guy, you gotta bring some personal character with it. You gotta bring. But with the girls,
you can just have
you see what's displayed,
and
that's it for him.
Mad thing.
I feel like it works.
Can you actually get? Is there any actually OnlyFans account? Let me see guys putting OnlyFans accounts in there.
See, you just dropped himself in there.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
Wait, why you trying to do this to me for? Yo, why you trying to do this to me for?
No, you dropped yourself in that, fam.
No, but honestly though.
But you say you don't.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, is it for girls? The reason I asked is it for girls or is it for men?
I'm pretty much
assuming like, did a girl create it or did a man create it?
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, what could what's you know what I mean? Like what's this about? Fam? I'm trying to understand the ins and outs of OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Because I've only heard about it today. You know. My first time. I'm trying to get all the information now. You know what I mean?
Man said you
I don't trust
today,
Wikipedia, but I trust you. I know you got the source.
Me, I ain't got
of information.
Okay, right.
And the other source. Tricky.
That was low-key a setup. If you said you knew guys OnlyFans, it would look mad.
Yeah, man, I told me like, yo, you can say you don't know about OnlyFans, but then you're like, yo, I don't see much of it though.
In links. But
okay.
I can know, but you can know about something and not know about something.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
It's
you
true.
can know it exists, but you might not know about it.
It's true, man. Everybody in my school.
You know
like,
about Linktree, right?
Huh?
You know about Linktree, right?
What's that?
You know what Linktree is?
Oh, Linktree.
It's when you have like one link and it goes to multiple links.
Oh, fair.
But you've seen it, but
I've definitely.
You don't know about it.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
It's like the OnlyFans.
It's like the iglet on your shoelace, fam. It's like iglet on your shoelace.
Iglet?
Yeah, iglet. It's the.
Don't fuck about it.
No, I'm not lying, fam. Iglet's like you see the bit that's at the end of your shoelace. That's what it is, fam.
The bit that's glued together. The bit that glues the lace together. What you mean? The bit that.
That's what it's called.
Iglet.
Yeah, fam. I learned that I finished third.
What?
I learned that I finished in third.
I must have feeling something. Next question, please. Yo. We got 2 more and I'm dropping in this.
Alright, cool.
Hit me up.
Oh shoot, what was
You ain't prepared?
No, I did write one. I bought us. Yeah.
Are we ready now?
Yeah.
Jeez. About time, come on.
So,
go on.
you said you've travelled abroad to do your performance. How long was that, and what did you take from it?
Man, so like 2019 summer 2019, I went to Cyprus, ITHappens, party destination. It's sort of like a similar to like Mali or Magaluf, or I don't want to say Ibiza, but you know, like on that
similar kind
party
of
destination in it. Obviously, quality wise, not the same, obviously, but it's still a very good platform to start off as a new DJ if you want to go abroad, like as an urban DJ. There's not too many like house venues. There's a couple house venues, obviously, because they've got to cater to everyone, but it's more so urban. A lot of the clubs are urban. So
describe like how was like the whole.
The process of getting there.
Not even the process of getting there, because I'll leave that for people who want to go into that. I'll leave them to slide in your DMs. So I'll leave that.
I need my DMs slid into, to be fair.
Pardon?
I need my DMs slid into.
Alright, fair enough, man. You hear that, man. You hear that.
Go on.
No, describe like how the whole setup was like. So like, you know how you got like a certain tent that would be playing house, or certain tent that would be playing R&B, or a certain place that's playing drill. What was it like? What was it?
So the music genre was a bit like obviously we had a lot of English tourists over there, so a lot of the bar owners just wanted to cater to the English people to make sure that they made the most money, basically, because the more English people they had in their bar, the more money they really made. So a lot of music that I played was UK based, you know, NSG, Dig That, Digga D, Unknown T, all these people, J1, Hardy, Caprio. And
definitely J1, because that's when that was like the year he was kind of like
last year, like end of 2018, 2019, he was like, because he had that
I'm taking your missus.
That's the how can I forget? You know, I played it so many. It was time to play it like twice in one night, you know, because it was that popular. I'm not forgetting this song. Yeah, but that came out. Obviously, I don't want to say it came out for the summer, but it came out in time for summer, because that was the tune that everyone just used to like. You know what I mean? It got pulled up a couple times still. You know what I mean? Like, so those sorts of tunes, but also the regular stuff that you'd hear in a normal night out. So I still played hip hop, like American hip hop, R&B, a bit of Afro beats, bashment, because there's actually a large audience for it. You know what I mean? Usually
you play any tech
or tech house.
No, just techno.
What's techno? Oh, that heavy shit.
The ravers, the piss pumpers, the ravers.
Beer man just like ballooned off their head and everything.
Much pit and everything.
I went to a couple of the clubs because I like to be in different environments. One of the friends that I met out there, he was a big house head. Well, he's a big garage head, but he loves house and bassline and all that stuff. So he dragged me to one place called Shuffle. There's a place in ITHappens called Shuffle, and it's a house place, house, techno, disco, Wait, yeah, no, I don't want to say techno. Maybe tech house. Techno's a bit dark a bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But tech house, you know, deep house, garage, bassline. So we used to go there, and that was alright. You know, it's pretty decent vibe. We had they've got it. It's interesting the way they've got it set up in ITHappens because they've got they have sort of like not so much a Swedish center, but they get a lot of students come over from Sweden to have their holidays there. So there was a lot of Swedish.
Was it like a spring break kind of thing?
Yeah, sort of. But it's almost like it's not just Sweden though. It's sort of like Sweden, Switzerland, Finland, those sorts of. So from Europe, I'm not sure what part of what you'd call it like in terms of the part of Europe, but like those sorts of countries, Denmark, like Iceland, you know, a lot of those sorts of students would come over.
I want to go now.
A lot of those students would come over and they'd all hang out at this one of the places is called Blue Moon. One place called Blue Moon in ITHappens, and it was like predominantly Swedish people just went there. Like it was house music, like EDM, kind of like Tiesto, Martin Garrix kind of music. I kind of like that music as well. 'Cause I grew up on that anyway. Exactly. So I was like, not grew up on it, but like when I was like 14, 15, I used to listen to a lot of EDM in it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was like I told you before when I started DJing, I started on house music. So I was doing deep house, then I went into like EDM and like a bit of the like, you know, that what's that song? Another song that you remember? You know, Otto's. Have you heard of Million Voices?
I thought, yeah, definitely.
That one, you definitely heard that one. Yeah, it's a commercial thing. Them sort of tunes.
It's commercial.
Yeah, them sort of tunes. So that was the kind of music they played there in that place, and obviously everyone just goes mad over it. But yeah, they had that little section for them, but it was nice because we get to see different people from different countries. Obviously, a lot of the people that go ITHappens are from England. Like I met a lot of people from England there, just different parts of England, or like some people from Ireland. But most of the people that go there are either from Cyprus or they're from England. So it was nice to have another nationality of people, that are there. But multiple nationalities, like I say, Swedish, Danish, a bit of everything. You know what I mean? So it was a nice little. It was a nice little change.
So what would you say that you learned from that then?
Well, from the whole experience, I mean, for me personally, it was like when I was over there, it was actually my first ever club residency. So like I'd been DJing for like on and off before that, like 2 years, but I wasn't really making progress in like the scene in Nottingham as much, right? So I said to myself, well, if I can't find anything for myself here, either I'll find it elsewhere, sort of thing. So for me, it was like, and I've always wanted to go abroad anyway to DJ. That's always been something I wanted to take off my bucket list for a while. So I was like, let's go over there. Let's see what happens. I originally only planned on going for like a month, but then obviously once I got there, started networking with people, I ended up staying for like 6 or 7 months. You know what I mean? Did the whole season there, so it was cool. And because I wasn't ready for it, all the lessons came very quickly because it was like you had to just learn things. It's like because and on top of that was the longest I'd ever been away from home. You know
how long did you go for?
I went in May, end of May. I was there June, July, August. Yeah, about 5 months. Yeah, I thought it was like 6 months. Felt like 6 months. Yeah, about 4 or 5 months. Nice. So yeah, I was like.
Nice. And how old was you then?
I was 24. Yeah, that's 24. No, but I want to go again, but not there. Maybe somewhere else. You know, somewhere different. But like Brazil, fam. Like Brazil. Now you know what I've always wanted to do. So the next on my bucket list, I got a DJ in Amsterdam. Man. I love going to Amsterdam. Oh yeah. Yeah, Amsterdam's just such a chill. The clubs there are sick though. This is what I'm saying about Amsterdam because they play everything. Like they play the Dutch hip hop, and then they got like. They play the UK stuff and they play the US stuff, and they just play it's a mixture of everything. Yeah, it's just sick. Man. It's just so Amsterdam is the next spot for me still that I'd like to get into. You know what I mean? But like the main thing I say I'd learned over there is just like how people work, because obviously when I was over there for majority of the time. I was with a friend, but he had to leave early at one point. So for like 3 months, I was by myself. So with no one really watching my back, sort of thing.
How what was that like?
Like being just like
being in a house alone.
Sort of. Yeah. But I made friends along the way. But you know, it's one of those things where like because I've only just met you very recently, and I take time to get to like real close with someone in it. Like so, for me, it's like we're cool here because everything's good and everything's like nice. But like, how is it when shit gets real? Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like I met a lot of people over there that were cool, but I don't know if I wouldn't be able to be like, oh yeah, I've got loads of friends from over there, because like, really and truly, we didn't touch each other like that in that sort of way where we're like, you know what I mean?
Our friendship hasn't been like,
yeah, but there's a couple of people that I met, a couple of DJs I've met over there, and MCs that like I'm cool with, like I'm proper, like I'd consider them friends in it, because like even over there, they would either gone through the similar things that I was going through, or they would have just had experience from before, and they would have told me, and then like, or we would have shared stories and whatever, you know. We just usually with the DJs, they all go out together more times. Like most times when I was out, I was either out with other DJs or just like people who are always around other DJs, if that makes sense. So it just made sense for us to get to know each other, sort of thing.
That's good.
Yeah, man. It was a good experience though. It was a good experience. I learned a lot, and I feel like the next venture, wherever I go next, is just gonna. I'm just looking forward to it. Looking forward to learning more stuff, man. Yeah, man. Literally.
I hear that, man. That's great, man. It's great. Forever in life, you're a student,
bro. Of course, student of life.
Just enjoy it, man.
Student of life. You can never know it all. That's the way it is, man.
Unless you're Stephen Hawking.
You know, fam. You know, I got that question for you. You know.
I know. I was gonna
You
say.
ready?
Go on then.
You ready for it? I didn't need to look at it. I just did, but I let you do it.
Go on.
Okay, you ready?
Go on.
It's gonna make your head spin though.
Poof.
Like low ski.
Go on.
Shoot, nah, it's Mowgli, my bad.
Jesus.
Alright, listen. Alright, so you're producing a track. You've got 3 people you can work with. Artist or producer, who you working with? Any 3 people. And you're not allowed to say.
What they did. Anyone is that even including the dead as well?
No, alive only. In fact, we'll do it live first, then we'll do that after, innit? Yeah.
I didn't mean to kiss my teeth, man.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I would have created.
Oh yeah, by the way,
album,
you can't say K Shinado.
You
can't say it.
Why? Why though? Why though?
There's the rules, innit? You can't say K Shinado.
Fine, Anderson .Paak.
Alright, you can say K Shinado.
Yeah, exactly. You say it exactly. No, that's cool. It's cool.
I only mentioned it because
the only
reason I mentioned K Shinado because we were speaking about it on the way here with it. That's why I threw him in there. I had a feeling it'd be fresh in your mind. So I was like, don't cheat. Don't say K Shinado.
No. Anderson .Paak. That's it.
Anderson .Paak, yeah.
Man, that's it.
And two. No, you need 2 more, 3. So it'll be you and 3 other people. So it can be artists as well. Like if you want to have an artist on there.
And
so Anderson .Paak, you Anderson .Paak, and 2 more people.
Oh, I can't remember this guy's name, but basically the voice of Optimus Prime. The guy who does the voice for Optimus Prime. I will have him on my track because I would want him to do an intro.
Okay, so he's just there for the intro.
Intro, fam, just to tell the story into it, fam.
All
Just
right,
bring
then.
it forward, fam.
Alright.
I feel like that would definitely gravitate.
And then who's the last person?
And then
Who's the 4th person?
Right, this is for the alive ones, yeah.
This is for the alive.
And then I can do the dead.
And then
ones
you can do the dead ones
Alright,
after.
fine.
I'll let you do that.
Yeah, that would feel good still. I'm not gonna lie, that would raw feel good, fam. That would bug me out still. That would bug me out.
You know, but on the dead one though, can we just? Are you gonna say Tupac or Biggie? Because I feel like everyone.
No, none of them two.
Not that there's nothing wrong with that. But
I
I feel like everyone just feels like the only dead people that are great at music was Tupac and Biggie. It's like there's other people.
No, there's other people. I was gonna say my 3rd one would have been
for the alive thing.
For the live thing. So I said I have Anderson .Paak.
The guy Optimus Prime voice.
Optimus Prime for the intro, and I have MC Supernatural.
I said MC Supernatural
because he's sick.
Because he's supernatural.
He's sick, bro. He can freestyle off the top of his.
So wait, so who would be? So would you be producing the track?
Yeah,
or
of course
rapping
I
on
produce
it
with Anderson .Paak, fam. He's got the drums there set, so that's.
Right.
Oh, so now.
So you wouldn't be rapping on the track.
Huh?
You wouldn't be rapping on the track.
I don't know. It depends on the energy in the room, innit? Like with these artists, I probably more time would, but at the same time, if Supernatural's on there, fam, I know he's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it, fam. So like, no, man, that's like, yeah.
So it was too much. Okay then.
Right, so my dead ones, yeah.
Go on.
For my dead ones, yeah. Because I would just love to have fun with it.
The dead things.
No, can I make 2?
What?
Two for your choices. So let's say I'm making like 2 albums. I want 2 different characters.
No, fam, because you know what I mean. We gotta get to my question. You know what I mean?
I hear that, but I kind of want 2.
It's not all about you,
bro. You've been talking for like the last 15 minutes. Exactly. So let me have more time, fam. Let me have my spotlight.
Let me be the guy, man. Let me be the guy.
Come on, man. Let me hold my spotlight. Let me hold it. Exactly. You don't know, fam.
Yo, go on then, fam. Go on. Yeah, wait, so you want to do 2 different like?
Yeah, two dead ones. 2 dead ones.
So
one straight off the bat. Prince, MJ, and James Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, straight off. You don't know.
Dun.
you don't.
Get
you
up.
don't know.
You don't know. Some of you lot are too young for them ones.
That
watch Everybody Hates Chris. Remember that episode with both shot? But yo, when Chris dresses up as James Bond. Yo, I miss Everybody Hates Chris, man.
That shows flashbacks for me.
What's the other two?
So the other two.
Wait, so the first one, Michael Jackson, James Brown,
and Prince.
Okay.
That would be. That would just be a.
Wait, and what would you be on? Production or the rap?
No, fuck it. I just want them in the room, fam. I let them do that shit, fam. I'm not involved.
Just give me this. Just give me the inspiration.
Like, just give me the inspiration just to see all the Godfathers
working together.
There, like working together. Like, yes, that'd be sick. Cool. That'd be sick. That would blow the freaking
Alright then. And the next thing.
And the next thing now because obviously the reason why I want to split into two categories is because obviously Prince, MJ, like they're hip, like James Brown's funk, Prince is funk, and MJ is he's kind of like kind of pop.
Get that pop.
Yeah.
So, it?
But for the second
you
one,
gotta think about them sales too. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So that's for my first like RIP of the greats. Yeah. So my second RIP of the greats would be ODB.
Jeez!
Don't know.
Introducing the Ghostface Killer.
Got to enjoy it, like the ODB, man. Come on, man. That's the father.
ODB. Come on.
And then with ODB, I would have. I don't want to say if I'm reaching with this one, but I would just like to see how they would like.
Work together.
Yeah. But like I said, I'll probably reach in. So this person's just optional. King Von.
Who?
King Von.
Oh, okay, King Von.
King Von. I would like to see.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're both realists in their own way, innit? So that's what I'm saying. Like it probably is a stretch, but it would be.
You never know, man. It might work.
It might be different. Yeah. So like it's.
Who's the third one?
Third one. I feel like I need a female artist.
I was about to say, like, isn't there female artists?
No. Trust me. I told you I want to create my own girl group. Like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Jeez,
trust me, man.
The Amigos thing, yeah.
Trust me. Nah, not like that.
You were on the radar. You didn't took you around the club night.
That's like, girl group. What? No, not like that. Man said coming out with polos. Coming out with blouse and that.
What female?
Female.
Leo, innit?
I thought.
I had a feeling, I had to be really, innit? I mean, like.
Had to be a Leo for me.
Yo.
She's beautiful for me. She's mine, though. Remember that. She's mine.
She's yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit possessive, isn't it?
No, fam.
Is that how you are with all girls? Is that how you are with all girls?
You're saying you're having with Kalani.
Is that you possessive? Is that what you like?
No, fam.
Alright. I never said wanting Kalani. I said Kalani's pretty. Tinashe is my babe. Tinashe.
Oh, yeah.
I love to get
you know what? Yeah. Alright.
Babe. Yo, if you see this, DMs, Kidd Raxeh. Oh, yeah.
True. Oi.
Tinashe, the one. Really. No, don't be fantasizing now. What are you doing?
No.
Look forward, bro. Why are you looking up in the sky like that for? No, she's not there for you. This guy's like, oh yeah, no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, man. Okay then, that works, man. Where was that? King Von, Aaliyah, and ODB. Okay, I'd be interested.
Exactly. Hard, isn't it?
I'd be interested.
Exactly.
I don't know how it'd work.
I don't know how it would work out,
isn't it?
It's a mad one, isn't it? But like, if you heard them voices all on one track, you'd be like, wow, that's something.
For that one, what kind of? Oh no, then would you be on a production for that one?
With them lot?
Yeah, on the ODB one.
100%.
Well, what kind of track would you produce for them? Like what genre would you?
So what I would do, is to.
Or would you just experiment and see how it goes?
Yeah, I would experiment, but like, if how I was like going mapped out in my head right now, I would have like obviously Aaliyah doing the intro, innit? Obviously she would say like the hook as well. She'll have the intro.
Hook, yeah.
But because obviously with me doing production now and one of my influences is Timbaland, and obviously Aaliyah's worked with Timbaland, so that's what I'm saying. Like the whole thing of her doing the intro, just similar thing like Try Again. The whole intro how that was started, she did that nice and rocked the boat and all of that. Exactly.
You putting these gems in the description below.
Trust me.
Yo,
trust me,
tunes.
So I would have something similar to the beginning of that, and then with ODB, it would be a bit of a mad song because I wouldn't know if I would want him to do like King Von and ODB going back to back. How ODB did with Busta Rhymes and Woo-ha. Like the way that the energy was that. Yeah.
Or to give them their separate verses.
Yeah, to give them the separate verses. So it's just one like that's the bit where I'll be like I'll have to like if those two were to work together like that, I have to see if how that would work. But I feel like King Von would do it from the street side, obviously at his ends, and then ODB speaking on obviously on his ends, and because they're both iconic and they're both real dance. So therefore bro, ODB is real though, man. Man went to collect food stamps in a limousine, fam. That's crazy.
Oh, that's a funny story, bro. That's a whole funny story. Man, pulling up to get your food stamps in a limousine,
fam. Like, what? That's what I mean, fam. And man's holding interviews and I haven't do it in barefoot. Like, come on, man. Like, what's with this guy?
Remember that Easy when we watched when he came onto the dressing garden? You just like just came out the show.
like literally like nah man like
strolled on like what we say in interview time I
can't speak to a man like bro like
man's barefoot in his gown having an interview on the Arsenio Hall show.
No, he's on street, fam. He's on street. ODB was doing this on street, fam. He's barefoot on street, fam.
Was ODB doing this on street, man? No, I feel like he was ahead of his time, man.
He was, fam.
He was raw ahead of his time.
He was raw ahead of his time, fam. But he was a pioneer, man. He's a scientist still, man. And also, as well as that, I feel like King Von and ODB will work together because I feel like, especially with like American artists, they do. Whether they notice it themselves, I feel like they do all have like a slight thing for like heavy metal, innit? Okay. And so it's kind of like ODB. He's a heavy metalist. Like he likes heavy metal. That's like the whole. That's why he gets like this whole mad sketchy.
But you understand it in his style.
So he's into heavy metal, and I feel like especially with the generation King Von is with our generation, and like we've like experiment with sounds. I feel like that would definitely grab King Von's interest.
But X did a similar thing as well. Because X was heavily
exactly. So that's what I mean. It's kind of like adapted into their music style now to like try and push out heavy metal.
Why not X over Von?
Because
X is versatile.
No, X and ODB would work great together. I know that.
But you want to try something?
I want to try something different.
Fair dues,
I don't want to. That's playing it too safe. That's playing it too safe for me. I like to. Yeah. That's kind of like to like it. That's what I like to do. Take the risk, man. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, try.
Trust me, man.
That's a good point. Still, that's the
point, man.
That's mad. Still, well, you like your question, though. You see, I'm patting my nicely. With the question.
No, man, my heart was.
I'm still waiting for my one. So I need my one, innit? You got one for me, innit?
Okay.
The big one. The big one.
Don't know if it's a big one, man.
Is it not a big one?
I don't know if it's a big one, fam. When are you gonna pick up an instrument?
An instrument. You know the decks here, technically they are.
No, don't think. That's electronics, fam. That's electronics.
Yo, no,
I know you can get electronic bass in that.
We had this discussion in college. It was like, is our DJ decks, our turntables an instrument? And like.
So would you say vinyls or instruments?
Well, vinyls on its own?
Yeah.
On its own? Like if I have a vinyl in my...
Vinyl records.
A vinyl record?
Yeah, is that
an instrument? What, on its own?
Yeah.
What, just like...
No, not the record. I mean like the actual thing. The whole deck. The whole vinyl.
The plug?
Yeah,
instrument, fam.
It's an instrument. Okay. So what's that? So what's the stereo, fam?
Alright, I suppose the instrument I'd want to learn. Probably like a
yes.
What's it called?
Yes.
Probably like a I don't know.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what? In school, yeah.
When you gonna pick up an instrument?
In school, yeah. I'm about to say it, innit? If you let me finish, man.
Go. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
God, man,
basically, in school, yeah. Oh yeah, you might even catch that. You be quiet. No, so basically, I think I'd wanna learn violin would be cool. Violins are fucking sick, bro. I think when I see someone playing a violin, I'm like, bro, that is sick. Yeah, man.
I feel you.
I feel like it's like it's sort of like a it's a good skill to have as well. Just I don't know, it's just not necessarily. I can't really see me necessarily using it for my music. I just like to learn the instrument anyway. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So when are you gonna pick up an instrument, man? I want to put you on a track in it, like
maybe like. To be fair, like man can just.
No,
man can do it.
I hear that scratching, man. But we do that live. But we do that live, man.
No, but like if you think back to the 90s tracks, they had that whole
because that's when the music
you know what I mean?
was. That's when music boundaries were being broken. But we kind of gone past those boundaries. Like certain boundaries have been broken.
Man can do a throwback. You know what I'm saying?
Throwback.
Man can do a throwback. What's wrong with throwback? You see people sampling old tunes all the time.
Yeah, I know that.
No, but true say, if I was gonna jump on a track, I violin would fit perfectly, innit? Really. Violins are just.
I think a piccolo would suit you, fam.
I wanted a piccolo. What's that?
It's a flute, fam.
Oh, why didn't you say flute then?
Because it's actually called a piccolo.
Yeah, but you should have said flute. Then I wouldn't know what you.
No, because there are different types of flutes, man. You got like Jesus off the top. You obviously got recorder, obviously the basic one. What's the?
Is it a piccolo?
Nah.
You don't even know. See, if you just said flute, it would have been fine.
No. I'm trying to think. Am I saying it right? I don't want to get someone in the comments trying to correct me saying that. It's not called a windpipe.
No, it's fine if they do. That's okay. Someone else will always know more, so it's alright.
It's not a windpipe film.
Is it a windpipe? Well, I'd never heard of that one.
It's just like the one to blow.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Silver thing.
Wait. You're not talking about a harmonica, are you?
No, not the harmonica. Okay, that's small, bro.
But to say, because you was like,
no, Carl. Literally, the mouthpiece is here in it, and they have to blow.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this thing. Yeah, I think it's called a windpipe.
Windpipe, innit? So
I think it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when I go through it in my head, is that right? Like,
windpipe. Yeah, it sounds right.
Windpipe.
Yeah, we'll just call it that until someone corrects us, innit?
That's gonna be embarrassing.
We'll leave. I don't know what it. If you don't know what it is,
shout it, innit?
Yeah, comment section.
Shout him.
Shout him because he needs. Shout him because he doesn't know it either.
No, man. This guy tried to tell. Listen. This guy tried to say DJ lets our instruments, so leave it to him, fam.
Listen, the other DJs watching this year, they'll be like, no, he's wrong, right? Still, you know what I mean? Trust me, they're gonna be like that. Trust me. You know what I mean? And you and your producer friends are gonna be sitting over there, believing what you believe. You know what I mean? Us DJs.
It's alright, fam.
Know the truth, innit?
You know it's cool, fam, because it ain't for me, like for us producers, fam. You wouldn't be, doing your thing still.
You think so? Actually, then again. That is true still. But without us,
you couldn't get the publicity.
But then again, you would, because the record labels would have promoted your music anyway, so you would have still got.
No, but I hear you.
But do you think
music mainly gets heard from on the streets first? So obviously, and who does it by the streets?
Yeah,
it's the DJs. True, so it works hand in hand, bro. It works hand in hand.
Yeah. So you need us, innit? Basically.
What?
That's basically innit. Like basically, you might need us.
Yo, listen, we're in 2020 right now, yeah.
You might need us.
Technology has evolved.
Basically, you might
I could go on SoundCloud, go to Spotify.
I could go. Just admit it. Huh? Just admit it.
I'm not saying I don't need y'all, and I'm not saying that I need y'all. That's what I'm saying.
We disagree. Yeah, DJs need producers and producers need DJs.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Right. That's right.
Yeah,
works hand in hand.
Yeah,
both.
Cool.
But you need us more. Anywho, yeah.
No, I'll give you that still. No, because you're right though. Because like without the tune, man can't do that.
Man, let's do a scratch.
But then just the vinyl just very quiet like. Everyone in the club's like, is this an acapella?
Yeah, exactly, man. Like, yo, man, trust me, rewind backwards, man.
Just got the vinyls. Could you imagine? Imagine like gigs, KMT, just the vinyl.
You know what people promote that though? I can imagine and see who promote that. Kanye West.
What?
Promoting like the scratches on the track, fam. I'm not dissing and I'm not hating. I'm just saying, yeah. If a man could do Whoop Diddy Scoop, yeah, and that is the only bar that is in a track, I'm not hating Kanye. I'm just saying, fam. Your imagination does not break anything.
Trust me, he can actually do it though. Like he could actually do it. Like it's not even that's not even a party.
A blank CD will cost $800, fam. You know what of them, like man's moving like Travis Scott fam with the burgers at McDonald's, fam. Like, nah, come on, man.
Have you tried that burger?
Fuck off, bro. I can't afford that burger. I'll be real with that, fam. I can't afford that.
How much is this Travis Scott?
It's like a grand, fam.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's a grand, fam.
For real?
For McDonald's, fam. Who's going to McDonald's for a grand?
Man can drop that still.
Oh, you're lying, fam.
The thing gets finished in like 60 seconds. It costs man $1,000. Are you mad?
Yeah, it's a grand, fam.
That's expensive still.
Trust
me,
that's a
flight to Dubai right there. Have you clocked everyone's going to Dubai right now? Have you clocked everyone's gone to Dubai right now all of a sudden, fam?
That's a mad thing, innit? That's actually mad.
I thought like flights were like not allowed, but apparently everyone's.
Trust me.
It's just coronavirus just comes about when it feels like it sort of thing.
Basically, innit? Just picks and choose, innit? Like, oh, you know what? You're too clean for me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird, bro. I know, I've seen a lot of, but it's mostly the people I'm seeing doing it are like mostly like famous. Like artists and producers and stuff.
Yeah, true. That flying out, but I want to know. You know
flying
what?
Back as
you
well,
know what? I just want to say, yeah. I wish I was those people on that flight with that little confrontation on that flight.
Oh,
do you know they're getting a full refund? That's crazy, man. They're getting a full refund.
Wait, no, the other people
they're getting a full refund. They're getting a full refund because of that confrontation. They got a full refund
because they might not know what the situation.
No, man. It's not my business to air out.
No, we're just talking about what happens. This is real stuff. Shade Brother already beat you to it anyway. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Shade Brother beat you to it. It's fine. You can go. Rap your thing.
No, I'm not rapping my thing, fam. But they're literally legit, man. I'm just saying, like, listen, they got the full refund. I wish I was this
I'll say 2 known UK artists were on their trip to Dubai. They came back home. On the flight home, they got into a little altercation. Nothing really happened, really. Like, I seen the video. Like, it didn't. You saw the video, innit? Like, they're just like a bit of pushing and shoving, really. And people have been recording it. But apparently, you're saying everyone on the flight got a refund. Everyone on the flight got a refund.
Everybody on the flight.
That's mad. And the Dubai flights.
And that is coming perfect timing with the new year. So like, no.
Yeah, true. That's Christmas money, innit? That's like Christmas money.
That's Christmas money and New Year bonus.
I think a single flight. Happy. What's a single flight to Dubai? Is like 700 from the UK or something like that. 700, 800.
I thought it was a grand, man. So if it's a grand, fam,
is it?
Boy, they're laughing. You know, I went to Dubai. And then I get a grand back in my account.
Emirates.
Yo, that's sick, fam. And then Christmas around the corner. I ain't got to stress about Christmas presents.
True. But then again, if you're going to Dubai, do you have to ever stress about Christmas?
No, but then again, if you already bought presents in Dubai, fam, that means that money's already saved for you.
True.
Exactly.
True.
That's probably happened to some of them.
Yeah, man's have to hit the vibe from that, man.
Trust me, I'm gonna find. Yo, celebrities, let me know what next flight you lot are getting on. And yeah, yo.
Trying to catch the same flight.
If that one guy's throwing peanuts, I'm telling you, I'm just letting you know before now, it's not me, fam. It's the guy next to me, fam.
Just trying to antagonize him, like, yo. Go on, kick off so I can get a free flight. Go on.
I know, man. Sick.
Can you imagine that? You know, it's like being that kid just kicking Kanye's chair from behind.
Oh,
and Kanye would go mad as well. Kanye is like a sucker boy.
You would full on slap the child.
Yeah, it would go for it. Yo, you actually would. It would be like, the child would get slapped.
And he'd be like, 3
nights for everybody. Like,
I'm trying to think how he would justify that, because he would justify that. He'd be like, yeah, that kid was kicking my chair, but I told him to stop.
And he didn't.
He didn't stop.
And I feel like it's the parents' fault, but the parents weren't there, so I fucked the kid up instead.
Yeah. This is what I told him. Like, I tried to tell kids, did you not hear my song? I'm niggas in Paris, man. Don't fuck with me, man. This is provocative. like, I would just be like, that's crazy, man. Like,
yo, that's actually crazy. No, but again, yo, Cardi is one of those guys, man. That I feel like he can do like.
There's no boundaries with him.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. That's what he wanted, though. He wanted to be in himself.
He has to create that niche, though, because no one else really is like right now at the moment. You know what I mean? It's like sort of like that. You know what I mean? He's the one could like say something. I think you said it the other day, innit? Because we've got our own Kanye in the UK, innit?
Wiley,
fam. Wiley's our Kanye, fam. Yeah, and they're both like veterans. They're both veterans in their film. They know what they're doing.
Exactly.
They know what they're talking about. Like, everyone thinks Kanye is crazy, but a lot of the things he says actually make sense. Like, you know what I mean, when you deep it, but.
No, you know what?
Because it's Kanye, people just dismiss it.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like it's mad enough yet. I don't know, fam. It's a bit mad with Kanye yet. I just feel like he doesn't actually go through the ideas in his head, like, properly go through them. Like, oh, you know how, like, let's say if we're like counting, like to get to 5, we break the process 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
He would do 1, 3, and then 6, and then go 5, and then you'd be like, bro, how did you do that?
Yeah.
That's what he does. So he don't articulate himself like too well to like what the issue or whatever it is he's trying to address. I don't think he's too clear on that. But yeah, he's definitely he's broken the rules, man.
Yeah,
I will say he's a godfather. I was
gonna say he bent them, but no, they completely.
He broke them, fam. He broke them, fam. He tried to go president.
Oh, he actually did one.
Yeah, exactly, fam. He announced it and he did it.
He did it.
Broke boundary, bro. broke the boundaries.
I don't
So.
think any rappers actually done.
Exactly, that's what he breaks. So that's what I gotta give it to. He's the king for that, man. He's the king for like breaking boundaries. So that's what I feel like he's trying to show people. I was trying to flip it on a good positive note.
I like that. I like the way you rounded it off still. Man's was about to ask
I'm not trying to get sued like.
No, it's calm. No, you protected yourself. Disclaimer and that. I like it. Well, I was gonna ask you actually about how long have you lived in Nottingham now in your life?
15 years.
15. You know, where are you originally from? Where you from originally? London. Okay. Oh, same as me. Wait. What part of London are you from?
Are we gonna start this here, fam?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
If we're gonna do this, can we get on a flight? Can we get on a flight?
I'm just asking, what part of London you from?
Fam, if we're gonna do this, can we get on a flight?
We're not famous yet. It doesn't work like that.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get famous first. Can't be doing the Kanye steps now, you know. Trying to be famous, then coming back. You gotta do it. Even Kanye followed the formula. Then when he got there, then he messed things up. Then he played with the formula. No, but like. So, London,
yo, where you first from?
London,
you say your name, cuz.
What? Say your name. No. I used to live in North London still, Finsbury Park and Wood Green. That's where I had it. Huh?
Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham too. Why you gotta go? Why you gotta bag it out like that?
Alright, see.
No, you know what it was? I think I've got a lot of family in North London, innit? Like both my grandparents lived there, so I was always in like either Wood Green, Tottenham, or Finsbury Park, which is all in North London areas, man. Yeah. What about you, man?
So I'm southeast.
Jeez.
But I'm also in
south of the river.
You know, it's alright, man. You know.
Them ones.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Them ones.
I don't need to talk about us, man. We already know we're great. We got.
Which area are you from?
Which
area are you from?
Huh?
Which area did you used to live in?
The southeast, man.
No, man, southeast where?
The southeast, man.
What, Bexley Heath and that?
Listen, Bexley.
Alright, you're odd still.
Nah, fam.
Walking to school with the college lot and that.
No, that's not me. That one Bexley Heath, so I'm not there.
Nah, Sidcup, yeah.
Not Sidcup.
Where is you?
Just Catfield, innit? Lucian.
Shit, Lewisham. Jeez.
Catfield, Lucian, Peckham, Brixton, Croydon. You know them.
Ends. Oh, did you used to hang around those areas quite a lot?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course, fam.
What was it like for you growing up there? Do you think it was like?
I wouldn't say I've grown up there, car. Literally, what it is, yeah. I left London when I was 5, innit? But I came back to do uni, innit?
Okay.
So that's kind of like where I
kind of got. There's a big gap in your childhood from being there. You spent most of your time.
Why is it a big gap in my childhood?
From being in London, I mean, big gap in your childhood from being in London, like a big gap, like your your childhood. There was a gap.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, in terms of being in, you weren't in London for your childhood. There was a gap.
No, I was still, because I was there every summer, innit? Like every summer, every half term, every Christmas, I was in London.
Okay.
So the only aspect I'm missing on was like school life there, innit? But other than that, no, I got pretty much every experience I could get out of it.
So wait, you still have like friends from London and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's mad. Yeah, I moved out mad young. Like, I moved out when I was like 8 or 7, 6, 7 or 8. So like, yeah. So it's just still really. And anyone that you know at that age, once you move, it's kind of, you know, unless you're like family friends, you're never gonna see that person. Everyone from like my primary school, my first primary school,
it's got that, just that school.
Wouldn't even know. Yeah, literally, I've got the school photo.
Can you even name half of them?
It's mad, fam. When I try to think that far back, you know what I mean? It's just, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, but it was. I sometimes go back to London to obviously see family and that, but I don't really go often.
Really? Why
not,
man?
There's not really reason for me to go down there.
Are you sure? But you're DJing, man. Like, you're a DJ. They promote a lot of DJs. Like, you could get into.
You know what I feel like with London? I feel like it's so oversaturated with everything. You know what I mean? Even anything you wanted to do, even want to produce or be a model or DJ or whatever.
But however, that's where the greatest resources are. Just like if you was to it's a city that never sleeps, in it.
Second to New York. True. True. I suppose right now, though, at this moment in time, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because nothing's open anyway. You know what I mean? Like, we're man DJ and that. You know what I mean? Coronavirus has really messed up the music industry, so it's like pretty peak at the moment for us, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean?
Just the music industry.
It's a bit sad. I've put in some sad music here, you know what I mean? Just make sure everyone feels our pain, innit?
But don't succeed.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's one of them ones, but you know what I mean? You know how it is. How do you think the music scene is in Nottingham?
In Nottingham?
Yeah, like, do you listen to a lot of local?
Yeah.
Nottingham artists?
I feel like Nottingham has a lot of talented artists here, and I mean that by all standards, like drawing art, music art, acting. There is a lot of talent within Nottingham, and I feel like Nottingham gets missed in the scene. But now that we got like people now coming out like Young T, Young T and Bugsy,
I mean, to be honest, you gotta start somewhere though. But this is what I'm saying. You just said that, like, obviously they're not. Nottingham gets overlooked, but Young T and Bugsy will come out, and like, even if it's just the one, like, that's, you know what I mean. In terms of like going like clear.
Oh, sorry.
You know what I mean? In terms of like,
Gino as well, fam.
But obviously,
but he didn't break the barrier.
Yeah, I'm talking about going clear though, like, and they have, you know, Young T and Bugsy, they've gone clear, so like for them, it's like. You could say put Nottingham on the map, innit? Because not everyone knows of Gino outside of Nottingham. Do you know what I mean?
Quite a few people do, man. Birmingham.
No, I mean like in terms of like worldwide.
Oh, worldwide.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Globally.
Yeah. Like I say, so it's a he very much is not obviously compared to them a local artist still. Technically, even though he might, like you say, he might be known in Birmingham, he's known locally in Birmingham. Like he's not like a known in Birmingham all over. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. But Young T and Bugsy are like clear, like they've got that nationwide recognition. They know everyone knows who they are nationwide and even overseas. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's why I say it's a bit different for that.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm not disagreeing, man.
What would you say like with the music scene and the tunes that some of the producers and MCs have put out? Would you think like?
This year?
More room for improvement, or do you think like we're at that point where it's good, but we're not being like there's no attention being put there?
I feel like there's not enough attention is being put out there for anybody within Knots, to be honest. Like I feel like we need at least like I was gonna say a HQ, but we kind of got that. I would say like Kemet, I would say like let's just say for this scenario right now, Kemet is the HQ in it.
Kemet FM.
97.5. That's right. I was just about to
continuous jams.
Trust me.
Continuous.
Wow, you know this guy's been listening to it on repeat.
Continuous jams.
Come on, man. You gotta support.
Come on, man. You know.
But yeah, man. I feel like it should be pushed more. So like, let's say Kemet now, let's say they were linked with the BBC radio ship, the radio station, so they had a partnership with
Mad, because there's actually one down the road.
Exactly.
There's actually BBC station.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying like, why have they used to like not come together? Because as well as that, Kemet is a great platform for artists to get out there. And BBC, funny enough, they're always looking for artists. So why have they not combined together? Exactly. No, because it's
Wait, so how did Young T and Bugsy get noticed then? Was it just a case of they just...
basically, I'm not going to say this is the full story, but I just know after that moment, after this particular moment for them, that's when things started
was it the Stormzy?
The Stormzy.
Was it Mickey Mouse thing, innit?
Stormzy like came on stage and shouted.
So they got the co-sign basically.
Yeah. So they got that blessing. That's what I said.
I mean the co-sign is so powerful with it.
Push for
Yo.
So because Stormzy shouted them out,
yeah.
So that's what kind of pushed them,
and it gave them more attention.
To the spotlight. But
I remember that Mickey Mouse thing video.
But I ain't trying to say that what they
of course.
I'm not discrediting their.
But we're just trying to understand the difference between why it's not, because obviously like you were saying before, because how the BBC and Kemet haven't worked together. Maybe it's just a case of, I don't know. Who's the head honcho at Kemet, man? Who runs Kemet? Like, is it? That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be a discussion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be a discussion between whoever runs Kemet and whoever's like running the BBC and like not think like.
No, true that.
Or maybe it's like a case of like a collective needs to be made of people, of artists in Nottingham and producers or whatever, maybe DJs too. And it's like sort of like we work as that sort of. We'll just use the word fraternity for now, as that group of people who all work together towards like a common goal of like getting people into.
Well, this is the thing. BBC, they need plays regardless. Yeah. So that's what I mean. They can fill that up with artists. Obviously, if they say like, "Yo, we BBC now," I can kind of get it, because they would say like, local artists, like start up and coming artists, they always talk about drugs, violence. So I get that. But then at the same time, BBC, don't go on like you don't promote that either. Like, yo, man, you got like, listen, I get you. You might say you're a radio station, but you're on bigger platforms as well. From like you're on a TV show, so like, yo, you got EastEnders. They talk about different, many of these discussions. So it's not like you're not in any way like going out of like going beyond your limit. Because you've already been there before. So it's one of them where like the same thing how they do with their TV shows when they address certain issues, they would be like, oh, like at the end they'll be like, oh, not a helpline, but they would just be like, oh, if anyone blah blah blah, they feel so that's what I mean. They kind of
disturbed by this video.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So if they really wanted to, that's how they would play that. And then as well for the artists as well, with BBC working with the artists, like they bring.
This is just in Nottingham you're speaking for, like in particular. Like.
You know what? Not even just in Nottingham, cause I feel like there's many. I feel like this year in particular, I feel like. When did six? I was gonna say 6 like. Oh, yo, black. When did problems come out?
Fam, I don't know.
I thought it was like 2 years ago.
When I heard it,
2 years ago, it's exactly. I feel like that's when 2 years ago. That's when music like the barrier got broken. Like as in like yo, people started getting experimental. Like they would listen to
that emotional.
Yeah. So
it's like this can blow. Oh, let me try this then. You know what I mean?
So it's one of them where like different avenues now are open to be explored, and I feel like this year in particular, it has shown a lot of that because everybody's putting out projects, even to the point. Yeah, it's me. I won't say it's made artists like. I mean, like ones like Skepta-headed ones, like. Really like put pressure on them in a sense, but it's made them even clock onto the point. Oh shoot, we need to start putting out projects after projects now. There's so many people up and coming,
like,
so it's
kind
of
don't forget about us guys sort of thing. Like
exactly.
Exactly. But that was a good thing though, because it keeps your feet on your toes. Isn't it?
Exactly.
And then us as like the consumer, we also get to. I mean, listen, we get new music in it.
Exactly. So now the game is now changing. It's evolving. It's adapting. So it's kind of like man.
Still, is there anyone in Nottingham that you'd like to work with personally, like anyone that you listen to or you like? Or,
yeah.
For yourself,
loads, man.
I like to link up, like obviously with like other DJs. Obviously, I met through some of the gigs that I did get off through like DJs in Nottingham and like friends like that. So I like to link up with other producers and DJs. Like, in fact, that's how we met in it through the music thing. So yeah, man, it's always good to like try and network with the people that are actually in your city, because obviously, if at any point things do progress, then it's like almost like everyone can progress like together, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all like
a team, innit?
Collective sort of thing. Yeah. So like an Odd Future thing.
Odd Futures, but they have their certain characters for each thing, so they know exactly what they're doing. You can't say Sweatshirt, it's the same as Frank Ocean. You can't say Frank Ocean the same as Tyler. They all individuals, literally. So
I wish they were like more. I wish they were back properly going again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know they still exist, but it's like it's sort of like on the back burner. It's like. Do you know what I mean? It's like the record label just put them on the shelf, like just let you guys chill up there. You know what I mean? Because I know they all kind of went their own separate ways to a degree as well. So it's like
L's doing his thing, he's doing his thing.
Tyler too.
Tyler.
Tyler's just a joke.
He's just living life.
Yeah, bro, he's a joke.
Living life, man.
Remember that potato salad track?
No, that was a banger still. That's a banger thing.
I'm like potato salad.
But it's mad, man. Now you look at him, man. He's having fun with it. And you know how he's having fun? He's putting an album called Flower Boy, fam. Like with him just in a bunch of flowers, fam. Like that's how it's mad. It's crazy. But this is the guy who was talking about creeping out people's windows and eating beetles, fam, in the video. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yonkers is like a mad. I've seen the video because I heard the song obviously before I saw the video, and I was banging the song for time. And then one day I was like, let me just check out the video. Checked it out. I was like. Some weird shit.
Exactly.
It's
a bit mad. It's mad.
I was like, but I still like it though. Like, they're conflicted about whether or not I should be listening to these types of tunes. Music videos are a mad one, bro. If you didn't see it, check that out, man. Tyler the Creator, Yonkers, it's a good track still. Banger. Video's a bit of a mad one still.
I believe that.
Trust me. Anyway, I think we're about coming up to that time. We're gonna have to say goodbye to the people, man. My man's hungry. I can stay and chat for another half hour, but my man's hungry and he gets grouchy when he's hungry.
I'm not even gonna lie about that. That's true.
Yeah, he gets grouchy when he's hungry. You know what I mean? So we have to cut here, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't say it's my fault.
What?
Don't put it out like it's my fault.
No, of course not. I was never saying that. Did I say that?
No, I was just.
Did I say that, guys?
No, I'm just making
you
sure.
Go back in the video and chat. Did I say that? Oh, okay then.
No, it's not one of them. Just.
I low-key said it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, one of them, like,
I low-key said it.
Low-key just filling out that. No, so we got to cut it short, man, because no, them ones there.
Hey guys, be sure to subscribe to our page if you enjoyed this video. You want some more? We'll be dropping these over the next couple of weeks for you guys.
Like and subscribe!
Of course, all that good stuff.
Yeah, trust me. Follow, you know, and you'll get our names, you know.
We're going to put all of our socials in the bottom anyways, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Either at the bottom here or in the description.
Or above our heads.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Till next time.